Earn respect without saying a word. Respect is never demanded, it is earned in silence. Many men spend their lives chasing approval, seeking validation, and begging for recognition, but the harder they chase it, the further it slips away. True respect is not built on noise, attention-seeking, or loud proclamations. It is built in stillness, in quiet strength, and in unwavering discipline. If you want to command respect effortlessly, live by these 5 principles. Master restraint. Weak men spill their emotions, argue endlessly, and explain themselves to anyone who will listen. But real power moves in silence. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." A man who controls his words controls how the world perceives him. Speak less. Let your actions make the statement. Say no without guilt. Most men are trapped by their inability to say no. They bend, they please, they exhaust themselves, trying to avoid conflict. But the man who refuses without hesitation or apology commands instant respect. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Every time you say no to what weakens you, you build the foundation of your own power. A man who cannot be bent cannot be broken. Endure suffering. Without complaint. Pain exposes character. When most men struggle, they seek sympathy, broadcasting their hardships for attention. But the man who suffers in silence earns admiration. Seneca wrote, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." When you carry your burdens without seeking pity, the world takes notice. They may not say it, but they will respect you. Walk alone until they follow. Weak men fear solitude. They cling to the crowd for comfort. But the man who forges his own path, indifferent to who follows, is the one who commands the most respect. Epictetus taught, "If you wish to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Do not chase approval. Do not explain yourself. Walk forward with purpose. Those who doubt you now will follow later." Stand firm in your principles. Most men shift with the tides, altering their beliefs to fit in. They betray their values to gain favour. But the man who stands firm, even when it costs him friendships, comfort, or status, becomes untouchable. Marcus Aurelius said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Strength is found in unwavering conviction. Respect is not something you ask for. It is not something you chase. It is something you build in silence, through action, discipline, and the refusal to compromise who you are. Before we continue, hit the like button below. This isn't just a simple click. It's a commitment to stop tolerating what destroys you. Comment on what resonates with you most. What lesson do you wish you had learned sooner? Share this video with those still trapped in toxic cycles. And most importantly, subscribe now, because what you're about to hear will change how you see others, and more importantly, how you see yourself. Become the man who commands respect. A man who stands by his principles without compromise becomes a rare and unshakable force. He cannot be bought, manipulated, or broken. The world will test him, tempt him to abandon his values for comfort, approval, or gain. But when he chooses truth over convenience, honour over personal benefit, he will find himself standing alone. And yet, in that solitude, he will command both fear and respect. 6. Seek mastery, not validation. Most men spend their lives chasing approval. Every word they speak, every move they make, is a silent plea for attention, recognition, or acceptance. But the man who needs no validation is the one who earns the highest respect. Epictetus once said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." A man does not refine himself for applause. He refines himself for excellence. Build your skills in the shadows. Let your work, your discipline, and your results speak long before you do. When you pursue mastery rather than recognition, the world will take notice, and in their silence they will respect you for what cannot be denied. Respect is earned, never chased. Respect cannot be demanded. It cannot be taken. It is not something you chase, it is something you become. Through silence, through discipline, through the mastery of self. Most men waste their lives obsessed with the opinions of others. Few will dedicate themselves to becoming something so undeniable that the world has no choice but to take notice. Do not beg for respect. Do not seek validation. Become the kind of man who commands it, without ever needing to ask. We rise in silence. We suffer without complaint. We become untouchable.